Hey everybody, Don Georgevich here with Job Interview Tools. And today I want to give you 8 essential leadership tips which are designed for new managers. So if you've been promoted to a new management position, I want to help you become a better manager and a leader at work and for your team. But as you probably know, making the transition from an individual contributor to a manager can really be difficult. So that's why I want to walk you through these 8 strategies that you can easily implement in your daily routine, and they'll help you become a great manager. And I'll give you all the things that you need to do to gain the support of your team. So the first thing you want to do is inform your team of your new identity and use stories and examples to help them understand, how you got to where you are today. And this will give them a better feeling for your personality and build some rapport. And while you're doing this, be humble, because this will make you more human to them. And they'll see that, well, you're not just their boss, but you're a real person to help guide them, to lead them, to coach them, and to help them grow and to reach their goals. Second thing you want to do is allow yourself to learn and to grow as a manager. Talk to the individuals on your team and ask them to show you, what they do, and learn from them. Learn how to do their job. Show interest in it. That way they'll realize that you don't know everything and that you don't claim to be a know-it-all. And doing this will help you build tremendous rapport with your team. They'll have tremendous respect for you because you're actually coming to them and you're asking them, how do you do your job? Can you show me this? How does this work? And they're going to see that, like I said, you're a real person, you're humble. And that's one of the things that so many managers fail to do. That's one of the things that creates a disconnect between a manager and a subordinate. So the third thing you want to do is let them know that you have a strategy and a goal for the team, and keep them up to date on project goals, priorities, and critical deadlines. I mean, effective communication is critical in both establishing your credibility with the team and gaining the support of your team. So you want to provide clear direction and encourage questions and feedback from them, because if they feel that you're unapproachable, that they're going to be reprimanded or something if they ask a question, or they're just going to be afraid. And anytime you said, okay, anybody have a question, nobody's going to raise their hand because they're going to fear you, and that's really going to lead to your demise as a leader. You don't want to be feared, you want to be respected. Okay. All right, next one here, number 4. Help your team see the big picture. I mean, your team is going to be on the front lines, which means they won't always be able to keep their goals in focus. So each week, remind them of the big picture and the importance of their role, and show them how their work fits into the overall big picture. This is going to show and give them purpose. And everybody needs that. We have so many people who just show up to work every day and they're really not sure why they're there. You ask them why they're there. Oh, well, I'm here for a paycheck. No, you're there for a bigger reason. I mean, maybe you think you're there for a paycheck, but you're there for a bigger reason. You're there to contribute to something that's bigger than you are. And that's what a good manager does. He or she brings the team together and shows them how they all fit in and shows them their importance of where they're at. And this gives you purpose at the end of the day, and you feel like you're a part of something that's bigger than yourself, something that you couldn't have created on your own. Now, the fifth thing you want to do, recognition. Never forget to recognize your team's effort. I mean, their confidence will always be increased through recognition and appreciation. And don't just do it privately, but do it publicly. Like, when you have a team meeting, this is probably one of the single best things you can do to build rapport with your team. I mean, you might have a meeting and call somebody out, say, hey, Susan, you did a fantastic job on that project, or Joe, you did a great job in landing that client, whatever. Do it publicly so everybody hears it. Now, keep on that note, not to digress, but if you're going to discipline somebody, don't do it publicly. That's what a poor manager does, and you don't want to be a poor manager. That's when people are going to start to fear you. Okay, let's move on here to number 6. Be decisive. Great leaders make informed decisions and they stick to them. Now, people are not comfortable with someone who changes, his or her mind on the spur of the moment. So when you make a decision, include input from your team and then make the decision. And if it was a wrong decision, you take the blame, you own it, not your team. That's not their job. That's what ownership is. And if you want to truly be a good manager, a good leader, you better get used to owning your mistakes. But you also, you get to own your successes too. That's a two-way street there. But you can't just take credit for your successes and blame your failures on somebody else. That doesn't work. You'll soon be ousted as a manager. You'll be feared. You'll be hated, whatever. So you don't want to go there. Number 7, encourage feedback from the team. Keep an open door policy. Be approachable. I mean, you don't want to create the atmosphere where your employees are reluctant to speak up, I mean, especially if they fear losing their jobs. Okay? Number 8, managers who invest in their team's training are 80% more likely to see improved results. So your chances of success as a manager are determined by the environment that you create for your team. If only everybody knew that. So encourage your team to try new ways of doing their job. Let them make mistakes so they can learn from them. If they fail, help them understand what went wrong. Pick them up, get them back on the track. If they succeed, reward them. And when they're taking on new responsibilities, be a mentor to them. Be a coach. Help guide them, help them grow. That's all I got for you, man. So, and to wrap it up, get out of your office and make yourself visible. Spend time with your people. Actively listen to their concerns and questions. They have so much to say. They want to share it with you, and you need to create that environment that allows them to do that. And be open. Engage them in topics that are important to them. Ask open-ended questions to get to know them and allow them to get to know you. That's really one of the most important things. And avoid doing everything by yourself. So seek advice from your coworkers. I mean, if you're stuck, go to your coworkers, ask somebody, or, join a professional network, maybe on LinkedIn or something like that. And look for assistance if you're serious about improving your leadership skills and becoming a great manager. I mean, this is only a start. This is just going to get you going. But if you really want to be a great leader, keep learning, keep growing, read leadership books, and you'll pick up little nuggets here and there, and you'll just get better and better and better. And now, while these tips are geared for new managers to succeed, I mean, seasoned managers will probably benefit a lot from this review. And, you might even send a link to this video to your manager, but if you do, maybe you want to send it anonymously, not with corporate email or anything like that. But, if you think they need some help, maybe you see some hope in some promise in your manager, but they could probably be doing their job a little bit better. Go ahead and send them a link to this video. It'll probably help them grow. It'll probably remind them of some of the things that they should be doing, and then, that they kind of forgot. All right, my friend, that is all that I have for you today. I wish you the best in your new management job, your promotion, or if you're an existing manager, go out there, work with your people, grow them, let them know that you're interested in them, and that's one of the steps to becoming a great manager. All right, that's all I got for you. I'll see you in the next video. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It'd help me understand what you like. And in the comments, let me know, some of the types of topics that you would like to see more of on my channel. I'm happy to create those for you. And as always, if you want to get notified every time I release a new video, please subscribe to my channel. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Bye now.